today.
Does anybody else turn the speed up on the audiobook when you're like, okay, this has been great, but like, let's stop the show. I need it to be over. Girl, I have this speed on 2.4. I think I have like 10 minutes left. Okay, listen.
Liam looks thoroughly embarrassed and apologetic as he swallows and ducks his head. Sorry. A smile slips across my face. Happiness bubbling in my stomach until I'm practically giggling. And if I have anything to do with it, I never will again. Unsteady, a novel, was written by Hayden Moran and read by Kelsey.
We're done. Bro, I'm gonna give this book 4 stars. That was so cute. I feel like if you really like Binding 13 and you want something similar emotionally, and I simply mean Binding 13 and Keeping 13. I haven't read the others yet. I think I want to read them this summer. But the emotion and the situation that was happening in Binding and Keeping, it's kind of happening in this. If you want to read like a standalone that kind of gives you similar vibes, but he's a hockey player and she's an ice skater. Unsteady, man. This was just really good. Really cute. This was on my required reading for the month. And today, it's Emily Henry Day, guys. It is April 23rd. Funny Story by Emily Henry comes out today. It is out right now, but I'm not going to Barnes & Noble until tonight because I want to go with my friend Emily, and then we're gonna read it. My friend Emily, not Emily Henry, but that would be really freaking amazing if I knew that woman. I needed to finish this book this morning, so I'm glad I did, because the moment I get my hands on Funny Story by Emily Henry, any other book that I would potentially be currently reading at that time, it would probably never get finished. I have heard Funny Story is her best work, which is crazy because Happy Place and Beach Read literally exist. If you guys saw my TBR video, this was a book that was on my required reading for the month. I haven't really read my required reading. I still have Tempest of Tea, the rule book, the Heaven and Earth grocery store. What was the other one? And this one, and then there was one more. Was it Only When It's Us? Yeah, I read Only When It's Us. Okay, I have 3 more books on my required reading. And I still need to read my book club's book for the month. I don't know if we're gonna get to it. We'll see. We'll play by ear. The rule book, Heaven and Earth grocery store, A Tempest of Tea. It's the 23rd, so it'll probably take me a couple days to read Funny Story. Oh my gosh, the month ends in a week. I can do it. But I also have to read, oh my god, I also have to read Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute for my book club, and I went ahead and bought it this past week. So I also need to read this. I don't know if this is gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through all of these, but that's the plan for the rest of the month. Guess who's getting over her fear of filming in public? Me! Ugh! This chocolate, the best chocolate ever. It's not technically fully chocolate. It's called, I mean, it's chocolate cake flavored. They're like cocoa truffle bars. I get them at Sprouts. They're kind of expensive. It's like $5 a bar. I'm obsessed with it. Organic honey, coconut oil, cocoa powder, coconut, pecans, vanilla, Himalayan pink salt, and that's it. I'll eat it later. For some reason, people are really interested in what I eat. I don't know why. I've recently gotten so many DMs on Instagram being like, hey, if you make like a vlog next time, I want to see what you eat. I basically eat the same thing every single day. But what I always have stocked in my fridge, eggs, chicken, some vegetables, normally like bell peppers, because I don't eat enough veggies. So sometimes at the end of the day, if I'm like, wow, I haven't eaten a vegetable, I'll just eat a whole bell pepper. I eat really healthy, not Almond Mom healthy. Like, I take care of my body healthy. There's a difference. Blueberries, poppy, feta cheese. Love feta cheese. Protein yogurt. Who is this gym bro? Love this stuff. It's so good. This with like blueberries, which they're somewhere in here. Chocolate turkey bacon. Sourdough bread. I only eat sourdough. I don't want to make my own, so I buy this one at Sprouts. I probably could make my own. I don't think it'd be that hard, but I'm lazy, so no thank you. And cheese. Well, I already said feta, but I have Kerrygold cheese, this one. But I like cut it up. I get it from Sam's in bulk. Doesn't last me as long as you would think. That's all my fridge items. Oh, and like a shit ton of condiments. And you guys have seen me drink this coffee before. This is the only coffee I drink. I don't have a coffee maker. I just buy this at Sprouts. Drink this every morning. Butter. I'm a slut for butter. Specifically on my sourdough bread. Oh, and pre-made salad mixes. I'll either get the avocado ranch one or Caesar. I like putting chicken on this in the middle of the day. Whether I make the chicken in the air fryer, like raw chicken. I cook everything in the air fryer. Yasso bars, my favorite. I'll put this on the salad as well. And then I always have tater tots in my freezer. Always, because I love tater tots. Moving over here. I'm about to have to leave for the gym, so I'm gonna try and make this really quick. Pantry-wise, Kodiak cakes. This is empty. Oh no, it's not. There we go. Mac and cheese. I always keep mac and cheese in here, so if I don't eat enough that day, because I tend to forget to eat, it's just like, sometimes it just doesn't cross my mind or I'm busy, so then I'll eat a whole thing of this at the end of the day. Just to make sure I eat enough. Chia seeds, these things, they're like beef jerky sticks. Y'all have seen me eat these before. Sometimes I use these as my bookmark. And every time I do, on accident, people point it out. And these protein bars that are my favorite. That's kind of what I eat every single day. I'm a creature of habit, so I like to just eat the same thing. I did get beef today, try to switch it up for my chicken, and I normally, if I buy beef, I'll either make like taco meat and just like eat that a variety of different ways over like 4 days, or I'll cook it in pasta sauce and just eat like pasta meat. Sometimes I'll buy noodles. Sometimes I just eat the meat with a lot of cheese, and that's it. And salt and vinegar chips. I always have salt and vinegar chips or some sort of chips because I'm a big savory and meat eater. I like eating meat. It works best for me and my body. Just eating high protein really works for me. Figured that out through a lot of trial and error over the past few years. Sometimes I will eat too much protein just because it's a habit of mine to just like automatically eat protein. So then when I'm like, hey, we need to eat carbs because carbs are so important. That's where these and the tater tots come in. It is 10:46. I'm meeting my friend Jenny at the gym at 11. Thankfully, the gym is not too far away from me, so I'm gonna go ahead and head there. Started going back to the gym, and I go on Tuesdays and Thursdays with my friend. And really the only reason why I get myself there is because I am meeting her there, and we debrief for the first 30 minutes on the treadmill before every single workout, and that's my favorite part of the week. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. We all know I normally do Pilates and walk, but I'm trying to like switch it up just a little bit. Throw in a little bit of weights in there just to like switch it up. I will probably train glutes today because at the end of the day, I'm just a girl and I want a fat ass. Don't we all? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I just got a bookish package in the mail that I was not expecting today, but I did get an email this past week saying that it was on its way. I just haven't been checking the tracking information because I was like, it'll come when it comes, it'll be fine. And I didn't want to check 24/7 because I either don't check at all or I check 24/7. I've been really into getting special editions recently. I don't think I got any special editions last year, but nowadays if I like a book, I just, one, want to support the author as much as I can. 2, the artist, if I like their art, I want to support the artist. 3, I could be addicted to cocaine. Being addicted to buying special editions now, is that really the worst thing that could happen to me? Things could be so much worse. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, they gave the original. Wait, that's weird. There's nothing really special about it. Wait, that's actually kind of disappointing. There's no art. What does this look like? It looks like that. I adore the Owl Crate one. I think I've showed you guys that before. It has very beautiful art on the inside of the book. I was expecting there to be stuff on the inside. I actually kind of wish I didn't buy this. I'm gonna keep it because like I'm not gonna resell it. But the only difference is they gave me a new dust jacket on top of the other dust jacket. I wonder what the hardback of Bride looks like, and I wonder if they literally just took hardbacks of Bride and put a new dust jacket on top of. Because that's what it's feeling like. I just expected there to be so much like in it, you know? When you pay almost $50 for a special edition, you expect it to have a little bit of difference. Wait, I'm trying to see if other people posted pictures of the hardback. See more. No, they literally just put a new dust jacket on it. That's wild. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I probably won't be buying any more special editions from Stevie Lit because that's absurd. That's the hardback for the original one. I might be overreacting, but that's okay because books are my hobby and I love them so much. And if you think I'm overreacting, oh well. I honestly think I kind of am too, but I'm okay with it. That's just kind of crazy to me because this one, first off, you can flip the dust jacket. Beautiful. There's more. The book itself, art, so pretty. This is kind of the vibe I was expecting, just with a different artist. Okay, anyways, man, not what I was expecting, but that's okay. Now I have 3 copies of Bride. Okay, hi, I'm back. I think I'm being a little bit of a brat. I went back and looked at the Steamy Lit website, and it says this is a hardback copy with an SE dust jacket designed by and the designer. That's all they say. I don't know. When it's like advertised as like a Bride special edition, I might be in the wrong here. My expectations were just different. The only like problem is I was just expecting something different. I don't know. I was really excited to see like what art they would put on the inside of it, and there's none. Silly me. I'm not like pissed off or like angry. I'm just like, my expectations were not met. Let's go get funny story. Eden on TikTok, who is like one of my favorite creators, I'm obsessed with her. We have very similar book tastes, and we also have recently been reading a lot of the same books, and everything I have felt about recent new releases, she has felt the exact same way. And she said that her reading slump is no more because of this book. Meaning my reading slump, which is like, it's not really a reading slump, it's more so like I just feel the need to like force myself to read rather than actually wanting to pick up books. Not force. Not force. I'm not fully in the reader zone like I normally am. She said this book changed everything for her. I am so excited! It's Emily Henry Day!
And it's World Book Day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You look so cute to walk like this.
Dude, what happened?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I came here earlier.
Okay. But I didn't get it.
Aw, thank you. It's so pretty. Rocks, I can't. Look at this. The fact of look at this. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. What?
I'm obsessed. This is literally Christmas. 2024 just feels like so 2016. Is it just me? It can't just be me. I don't know what it is, but this upcoming summer, I consider it summer right now, but I know it's not summer right now. It's literally the end of April. It feels like summer to me, but mostly because I'm in Texas and it's already 70 to 85-ish degrees. It is summer to me. Summer 2016 was one of the best summers of my life. And you're like, oh my gosh, Heather, what happened that summer? I don't know. I just remember it being so iconic and the time of my life. And you know what I did? Summer of 2016, I made one of these bucket lists, man. This is one off of Pinterest. And because 2024 is feeling a little bit like, I can't even show it to you. I can't show this to you because if someone sees a few of the things on here, I'm gonna be embarrassed. I'm gonna be embarrassed. I bought a bullet journal. I bought a bullet journal yesterday at Hobby Lobby. Girl, I bought stickers. some other stickers, glittery pens. Like, I bought colorful pens. Boom, there we go. And on the first page of my bullet journal, they only had bullet journals. I would have just bought a regular one, but they only had bullet ones. Oh well. On the front page, I put basically this. I wrote each little section in different colors. And we have my son. I feel like I'm 16 years old. This summer, is for living. It's just for doing things, having fun. I was so mentally ill the past few summers to where I didn't live life to the fullest. This is so cheesy too. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to live my life. I want to do things. So I wrote down, you know, a bunch of different things. A few of them, I'm gonna give you the cheesy ones. Road trip with friends. Join a pottery studio. Go to the beach. I put run 7 miles on here. I'm not even a runner. I don't even really enjoy running longer than 3 miles. 3, like a 5K is kind of my limit. But I was like, F it, I can do that. I could do that. Literally in December, you guys remember when I was going to run a half marathon? Okay, I quit the half marathon training simply because my nerve damage in my leg was just too much for me. But I'm gonna start doing it again. And maybe I'll run 7 miles in a row. Not maybe, I will, because it's on my bucket list. And then just some cheesy ones on here. Bake something. Go on a long bike ride. Don't want to say that one out loud. Yoga in the park. Summer 2024 is for having fun and living life. That's what we collectively are going to do, okay? So go make this cheesy ass bucket list, because I'm a 24-year-old woman making a not color-coded, but making a bucket list with sparkly, glittery, colorful pens. I turned 25 in August, and this is what I'm doing with my time. Funny story by Emily Henry. My friend Emily just left. Went to Barnes & Noble to get the newest book, and then we read on my front lawn. Not for long. I didn't even mark where we left off. We got to chapter 4. It's almost 8 o'clock now, so I think I'm just gonna sit here and read for an hour until I go to bed. I'm really tired, so I'm probably gonna go to bed at 9 like a grandma. But I'm gonna read for a bit. So far, I'm liking it. I'm not far enough into it to like really have any concrete opinions, but the one thing I do want to say is there must be a redemption for Miles, because I know he's so down bad. If you've read the back of the book, then you know both Miles and Daphne, their fiancés, left them for each other. So Daphne was engaged to Peter and Miles was engaged to Petra. And then Peter and Petra, okay? Peter and Petra are together now. So then Miles and Daphne became roommates. Because why not? I don't know, they had nowhere else to go. So they became roommates. These fuckers are together now. Because they were they were like best friends their entire life. Never had feelings for each other. When I tell you Emily and I were jaw-dropped the first few chapters. It's very much written how Emily Henry writes, but there was just a lot of pizzazz in the beginning. Pizzazz. But there was just a lot of like, oh my god. In the first 4 chapters. So far, it's just been a whole bunch of, I cannot believe this is happening to you guys. Oh, I remember the point and where I started with this. Emily Henry. She's got to make me love Miles, obviously. I don't dislike him now. He just cringes me out. And I just picture this man that smells like patchouli, slight sweat, and weed. Wearing Crocs. That is not it for me. And I know his fiance left him and he is down bad. But I read the first 4 chapters and I'm like, brother, gross. Gross. But I know he's down bad. So I know there's hope and I'm just being picky. He's just giving little dirty vibes and they're all valid. Like, his feelings so valid. I would probably spiral too. I would spiral too if that happened to me. But I'm excited to see what comes from his character. This man has tattoos. Oh my gosh. Girl, I gotta look at it. It said, the picture he took is still on screen. I'm mid-word, my lips practically on his face, and he's smiling, a slew of disjointed
sailor style forearm tattoos draped across my chest. Emily Henry knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Funny story. I have to have that. Ah! Wait, this is adorable. They're adorable. I love them. I'm too tired to continue. But I'm 90 pages in to Funny Story, and I'm liking it a lot so far. They're finally starting to flirt, which is nice, because the beginning of it I was like, how's this gonna go? And then they finally started flirting because they're fake dating. And she goes to the winery that he works at, and he's like, there's my girlfriend. And then it just kind of like picks up from there. I'm gonna be reading Funny Story throughout the rest of this week. I don't think I'm gonna include it in another YouTube video except for like my reading wrap up. So if you want to hear my thoughts on Funny Story, go to my TikTok. I'm probably gonna be posting a lot on there about this. Okay? Okay. So if you really want my thoughts, go there. As much fun as this daily vlog has been, I have got to go to sleep. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week.